4200 Corey is a rapper from Indianapolis, Indiana. He recently dropped an album in November of 2021. Whenever I do these reviews, I have to listen to the album at least 2 times before I make a verdict. The first listen is for entertainment purposes. The second listen, I look for lyricism, flow, delivery, storytelling, production, mixing, beats, and more. Let's do this. Track 1, Dire Spirit. I give this a 10 out of 10. The reason why I gave this a 10 out of 10 is that I love the storytelling and how he started the album. The beat selection was great and his flow was nice and crispy. I love that he made a reference of a popular track he made earlier on in his career. Track 2, God Body, 8 out of 10. This track was in between a 7 and an 8. On my first listen, this was more of a 7. I didn't really like it until I listened to it again on my second try. The reason why I decided to go with an 8 is due to the production and the mixing of the song. I didn't really like the way the hook was put together. I believe it could use some more work, but I didn't count that towards him due to the fact you couldn't use anything else as a hook. I didn't count that the most. There was a certain part of his verse that I found a little bit off. He was steady on the flow, but then you can easily tell he ran out of breath or he started to mumble the bar to the point you had to go back multiple times. He said multiple times to hear what he says. He says all that capping in there rapping, they'll get your blank. Then it cuts off. You can't hear anything else. But other than that, the track is great. Another note. A small tip for upcoming rappers. I struggled with this often a while ago but haven't used this bar since. I'm tired of hearing capping, rapping, slacking in the same rhyme scheme. It's extremely annoying and repetitive. This isn't a knock to anyone. It's just advice. You know, all that capping in your rapping. I hear that a lot in every track, from upcoming artists. So it's a bit annoying and repetitive and kind of lazy. But hey, just keep it going. Track 3, Restraint. I'm giving this a 3 out of 10. I guess this was a skit or something since it was 1 minute. It was too short. I don't know how the title of the song and the skit have any resemblance whatsoever, but it was weird. We are already 2 songs in on the album. I don't think there is no need for a skit this early. Track 4, HO4DL. 10 out of 10. This track is great. I love the hook, production, and storytelling. The mixing is great, definitely getting added to the playlist. Track 5, Sense of Urgency. I give this a 10 out of 10. This song is also great. The hook is great. This track gives me Kendrick Lamar vibes, man. Track 6, MAVIS, Peace/Let Me Go. 10 out of 10. Another 10 out of 10 track. Lyricism and storytelling is great. Ad-libs and the vocal layering is great. I love how they have the ad-libs pan left and right throughout the back, which makes it more industry standard and more professional. I like that. Also for upcoming artists, this is also new to me. Not a lot of auto-tune, no auto-tune that I heard. That's all organic, so this is what I like. Track 8, Leave You Where You Stand. I give this an 8 out of 10. The reason this is an 8 due to the fact the mixing could be a little bit better. His voice was too low on that to the point I had to rewind to hear what he actually said. But other than that, I will listen to this multiple times. Track 9, Flaws. I give this a 9 out of 10. This song is another great track. Could be a little longer. These are one of those tracks that you can learn from. So keep that in mind. Track 10, D.O.A. 6 out of 10. The beat is great, but the mixing could use a little more work. But the repetitive dead on arrival was a little too much. But other than that, this track is good. Track 11, Retaliation. 10 out of 10. Corey is great in this. The storytelling is awesome. I could really see the visuals for this. Out of all the other songs before this one, this could definitely use a music video. I would definitely be down to shoot it. Or anybody else that wants to shoot this music video. It's very great. Track 12, Nobody Knows. 10 out of 10. This sounds like one of my songs, no cap. This sounds like something I would make. I love this track, storytelling, beat, production, delivery, and this flow is great. I was really digging the melody of this song. I recommend you guys listening to this track. Track 13, Survive/protection. 9.5 out of 10. I love the lyricism and storytelling, but the mixing could use some more work. But this sounds like a track on a 50 Cent show. You know, like Power or Meech. Hey, 50 and Juice, check this out. Juice, I know you watching. I know you follow me. I talk to you daily. Hey, Juicy, man, check this kid out. Track 14, Losses. 10 out of 10. This is how you end the album off. This is a great song. You should definitely listen to it if you love hip hop. So, my overall rating of this album is a solid 9 out of 10. There was some questionable tracks, but overall, this is a real hip-hop album. None of that mumble stuff or lean rap with repetitive, lazy, elementary bars. This sounded like something that someone will often come back to. There's a lot of storytelling. There's a lot of visualization that you can see within the music he makes. This kid is going to be somebody that, you know, that people will come to and he'll be big. So, make sure you guys go stream his album. Make sure you guys get some bread in this pocket. Let's get it.